Question 27. Okay, it says ABCD is a parallelogram, as you can see from this diagram. And it's told you that O to A is vector A and O to B is vector B. So one thing you must know about vectors, it points out a direction going from one place to another. And if you want to go back on yourself, you've got to use that opposite vector. And the opposite vector will be a negative vector. So coming back from A to O will be minus A. Okay, so let's have a quick read from what it's saying and then follow this and see if we can do this. The diagram of the parallelogram intersect at O. OA is A and OB is B, as we said. Find in terms of B the vector D to B. Now vectors D to B, if you look at O to B, it's vector B. This vector is the same as this vector and it's in the same direction and it's the same length. So I'm going to call this vector B, as it is exactly the same as this vector. So in order from D to O, it will be B, and from O to B, it will also be B. So from D to B, the total is going to be B plus B is going to be 2B. So find in terms of B, the vector DB, that will be 2B. Find in terms of A and B, the vector AB. So the vector AB is going from A to B. So A to B. How can I get from A to B? Well, the easy route, other than that, because we don't know this, is go from A to O, then from O to B. Now, as I explained earlier, A to O, O to A is A. So A to O must be the opposite of A, which is a negative A. Going in this direction is minus. Always when you're going in the opposite direction is a negative, that vector which is going in the opposite direction. This from O to B, we're going in the same direction, so we keep it as B. So the vector A to B is going to be minus A and plus B, because they're going in positive. So we can write this as minus A plus B. Now, if you want to write it as, this is also the same as vector B minus vector A. Hence, note that I'm underlining the vectors as I'm writing this, just to say that this is a vector rather than just a variable or a constant. A vector underline, usually it's in bold, but I'm not going to write this in bold. It's harder to write it in bold, so we underline it to let the examiner know, let other people know who are looking at this question to say that is a vector. Okay, last question. Find in terms of A and B the vector A to D. So here we go. Look at the parallel again. How do we get from A to D? How do we get from A to D? Well, I can go from A to O, then from O to D. All right. So how do I go that way? If I'm going from A to O, I've already said that's minus A. Now this one, O to D, I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Okay, so I'm going to go this way. So that's going to be an opposite direction of the B vector, which is going to be a minus B. So now, in order to get from A to D, I just go minus A vector and minus B vector. Okay, so I'm going in both in the opposite direction. As you can see from the diagram, it's going to be minus A and then it's going to be minus B. And that's how we get from A to D. Okay, that's vectors done. So have a quick glance at that. Have a look, see what you think, practice it again, cover up the answers. Later I'll put some more clips with different questions on it. Okay guys, that's question 27. Bye.